What is up, you guys? For today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to get this really fun neutral smoky eye with like a little hint of color using the brand new Mulan x Colourpop collection, which I'm so excited for. I don't know about you guys, but Mulan is one of my all-time ride or die holy grail favorite Disney movies, hands down. Like, I love Mulan. I remember as a kid, I would watch it and I was like, ooh, I want to be like Mulan when I grow up because she's just so cool and just so edgy. And I gotta say, like, this palette though, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, if you haven't seen the colors in here or the packaging, like, it is just absolutely amazing. But if you'd like to see how I did this, like, using this palette, as well as my thoughts and opinions about this, as well as the whole collection, then just stay tuned on watching. However, before we jump into it, I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also, if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_Kim, where I post a bunch more tutorials over on there if you're looking for some inspiration. So off camera, I did quickly prime my eyelids using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer because, girl, we have a lot of items to go over today and I just want to kind of save some time. But like, oh my gosh, I am just so obsessed with how this palette looks. Like, maybe it's because I love Mulan a lot, but like the packaging is beautiful. Like, I don't know if you guys can see like how much detail is into it. Like, they just really outdid themselves with this one. And then when we open her up, here is a beautiful graphic on the inside. It has like a very like sketchy kind of design to it. And then this text right here is actually like a raised glitter, so it has like a different feel to it. And then here are the colors inside, and as you can see, we get a lot of warm tones as well as some cool tones and also some really fun glittery shades. So the first shade that we are going to be going in with is this one right here called Brave, and it's like a lighter warm tone brown. And then using this ABH A26 brush, I'm going to be applying this directly into my crease, using it to round out my outer V, and then also doing these little circular motions to blend that upwards towards my brow. So I'm just going to go in with a second layer just to build things up a little bit, as well as just get a little bit more definition with this look, because we are going to be doing a super dramatic eye look today. But like, this shadow is building up beautifully, and also it is blending out really nice too. So once you have that one applied and blended out, the next one that we are going to be going in with is this kind of like orangey brown mid-tone shade called Strength. And then using this Luxie 243 small taper blending brush, I'm going to be popping this right into my crease, as well as using it to round out my outer V and the inner third of my eye, because we are going to be doing a halo eye today. And then I'm just going to do these little circular motions to blend that upwards into that Brave shade. But ooh, like, that is a pigmented shadow. Like, that was only like one dip of product. And also, like, these two colors look really nice together. So I'm just going to go in with a second layer because I'm really curious to see if we can kind of deepen this shade up a little bit. Oh yeah, you can definitely build this one too. Like, it's cute on its first initial application, but if you want it like really intense, you go in with that second layer and it looks absolutely beautiful. So once you have that applied and blended out, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is this really pretty red tone chocolatey brown shade called Guiding Spirit. And then using this BH Cosmetics No. 6 brush out of the Lavender Luxe set, I'm going to be applying this right into my crease, using it to round out my outer V as well as the inner third of my eye. And then I'm just going to do these like little circular motions to blend that upwards. Now listen, the next step that we are going to be doing, I don't know if it's going to make this look really nice or like what's going to happen, but I still really want to try out this shade. And that is this absolutely stunning shimmery black shade called Defiant. Now using this teeny tiny little Morphe blending brush out of their holiday set, I am going to be applying this very, very lightly into my crease because I don't want it to overpower what we already have going on. And then with whatever is left, I'm going to be packing it in the outer third of my lid, as well as in the inner third of my lid. But, ooh baby, that is a pigmented black shadow. Like, that is insane. Like, that was only one dip, which is absolutely crazy. And also, one thing I do want to mention though, is if you do apply this shadow with a blending brush, it will make it look less sparkly. So if you're looking for a matte black, I would definitely recommend applying it this way. It literally looks like somebody just kind of went to my eye right now because of like the fallout I have right here, making it look like a bruise. But I gotta say, like, so far these shadows have been beautifully, and I cannot wait to try out the shimmers in a second. But off camera, I'm just gonna quickly do a halo cut crease and then I'll be right back to finish up the lid. So once you cut that crease and the base is 100% dry, now we can start working on the lid. And the shade that we are going to be going in with is one of the ones that catches my eye every single time that I open up this palette, and that is this beautiful shimmery burgundy shade called Undefeated. And then using this damp and flat shader brush, I'm going to be packing this shade in the kind of like outer third of that cut crease. But ooh, that is pigmented. And also, it's like really sparkly in person. Like, I don't know if my camera is picking it up, but it is super glittery. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the inner third of my eye. So I'm just like pressing this pigment in. And when I'm doing this, I'm making sure that I'm leaving the center open because we are going to be applying a different shadow there in a minute. So as you can see, after doing this, things are looking so chunky. I don't know if you can see, but we have like a really ugly harsh line going on right now, and it's just, it needs to get blended out. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit more Defiant on this little brush from Morphe. It's out of their Holiday Eye set, and I'm going to be packing it right on that harsh line between the two colors. And then afterwards, I'm going to slightly blend it into that red that we just applied. And then afterwards, I'm going to do the exact same thing for the inner third of my eye. So the next shade that we are going to be going in with, honestly, I feel like is the star of the show of this palette, and that is this beautiful gold shimmery shade called Be Swift. And then using a different flat shader brush, I'm going to be applying that to the center of the lid. Ooh, that is pigmented. Like, oh my gosh. That is such a beautiful color. Not to mention, like, look at how shimmery that is. Like, wow, like that is so intense. So I'm just going to go in with a second layer just to get things a little bit more intense and also kind of like diffuse the edges of the gold because I don't want like a straight harsh line down the center of my eye. I do want to have like a little bit of like a faded look to it. But like that is such an intense gold. Like I just can't get over like how beautiful this is. Like if you're into gold glitters, you will absolutely love this one. That red shimmer next to the gold looks so cool in person, and I also just love it next to like those neutrals that we have going on in the crease. But off camera, I'm just going to kind of quickly clean things up a little bit because I do have some fallout on my face and it is making my eyes look like really bruised right here. And then afterwards, I'm going to come back and we're going to test out the 4-3 Beauty skincare that launched with this collection. So there were two items that launched with this collection, the first one being the Jasmine Face Milk, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know what a face milk is, and this one is essentially a lightweight moisturizer that is a dropper, and also this one works really nice underneath makeup, and personally I either use this in the morning or I use it kind of like as a hydration booster right before I apply my moisturizer at night. So with the face milk, I'm just going to apply maybe like 3 drops to my hand, and then what I'm going to do is warm it up in my hand before I apply it just for like a couple seconds, and then I'm just going to press it into my skin. Ooh, that feels like really nice. I do want to warn you though, like my face gets really red when I just touch it, so it is definitely not the product, it's just because I'm touching my face. Like it is super sensitive, especially right now with the colder weather. But ooh, that feels like really nice. And also it is like sinking in almost right away, which is really nice too. So you could definitely wear this one underneath makeup. They also did a gold lip mask, which I don't think I've seen before. But this stuff looks like a literal pudding. Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like it looks like kind of like a baked good. Like I kind of want to eat it right now. I don't know if you're like this too, but I always have to smell my lip products before I apply them. I don't know why. But ooh, like that's like a little hint of like a sweetness. I don't know how to explain it. It almost smells like caramel to me. So I just want to show you guys like the texture of this, but it kind of reminds me of caramel. And then I'm just going to apply a really light layer. Kind of almost reminds me of like my Laneige one, but not as thick. This lip mask though, oh my gosh, it literally feels so nice on the lips. Like it's not sticky, it's not thick feeling either, which I really love because I hate ones that feel like super thick. Because it feels like when they're like really thick and goopy, like they just get all over my face and then I wake up and I have like acne around my mouth, which is not cute. But this one almost reminds me more so of a lip oil in a way, just for how light it feels on the lips. But off camera, I'm just going to quickly apply my complexion products and then I'll be right back. So here's where I'm at right now after applying my complexion products, and normally I'm not really into neutral looks, but I don't know, there's just something really special about this one. I just really enjoy like the lid and the colors that we have been using so far. But with this collection, they did launch 3 lip products, which I'm really excited for, and we need to talk about the unit cart packaging for a moment because it is so pretty. This is the Luxe lipstick right here. Let's see if my camera will focus. But here's the front of it, but the sides, they have like this beautiful like sketchy design to it. It kind of reminds me of the Disney designer collection where it had like that certain kind of look to it. But do you see what I mean though? There's just so much detail with this collection. So here's the Luxe lipstick itself, and I love the packaging. It's a beautiful metallic red with like little floral details. And what's really cool is when you open it up, I noticed it had some like writing on the side, which is such a cute little detail. And also the color of it, I could see myself wearing every single day. Like it's a really nice like neutrally pink shade, and I feel like it would work for a lot of skin tones too. The other lip products in this collection are Luxe lip glosses, and normally I'm not a gloss kind of gal. Like I find it just a big pain in the butt. It kind of gets everywhere on my face. It normally feels like loopy and tacky after a while, and I'm not into it. But this formula I recently tried out with the Mauve collection. I'll have that video linked in the description box down below for you. And honestly, I actually really enjoy it. It almost feels like a lip oil, but it's also like really pigmented at the same time. So here's the Luxe lip glosses up close. The Born Gold one is called Phoenix, and the red one is called Strong Chai. So before I trash the applicator of this, I am going to do some swatches for you guys real quick. Phoenix. So I was going to swatch Strong Chai for you guys, but we kind of got a little bit of a mishap with this one. And I don't know if you can see it, but there is no wand in this baby. Like, that is the stopper that pulls out some of the product when you pull it out. And then here's the cap. So I guess we're not going to be swatching it today. Colourpop, I love you, baby, but I can't use this lip gloss. Like the other one, when I was pulling it out to apply it, as you can see, the stopper pulled out of it. So like, this is so, yeah, I can't use this. But hey, at least it smells like salted caramel up in here because, ooh, like this smells so good. And then here's the Luxe lipstick. I still can't believe that that just happened with both glosses. Like, both of them had a defect. Like, is there no quality control in them? Like, I don't know. But I guess we're gonna have to start working on the lower lash line because I guess we're not gonna have any juicy lips today. And the shade that we are going to be going in with is the one that we used earlier called Guiding Spirit. And then using this Luxie 231 small taper blending brush, I'm just gonna be smoking this right underneath the lower lash line. And when I'm doing this too, you wanna make sure that you are kind of like pairing it up with that outer V, just so you don't have any weird dippage. So once you're done smoking down that lower lash line, now we can do my absolute favorite part, which is the inner corner highlight. And the one that we are going to be going in with is this really pretty icy shade called Strike a Match. And then using this little Moda Brushes smudge brush, I am going to be packing the shit out of this into my inner corner. Like, if you don't pack your inner corner highlight, like, girl, what? Because, I mean, on this channel, we like our inner corners super crazy blinding. But, ooh, that's really pretty. And it's super glittery. I feel like this is a pressed glitter and I'm applying it in my inner corner, but like the more blinding the better. But man, that is pretty. I will say I don't know if I like it with its eye look because it is a little bit more on the warm tone side and this is definitely a little bit more on the cool tone side, but still, like, she is blinding. And the last item that we are going to be trying out from this collection are the pressed powder blushes, which I'm so excited for because I love the formula of these. And this first one right here is called Good Luck Charm. Ooh, I was not expecting that. To me, this actually looks more of like a bronzer. Like, I could actually wear this as a bronzer. Maybe it's because I'm super fair, but like, I don't know, like this does not scream blush to me. And the next one that we got is called Matchmaker. And that one dead ass looks like a contour powder. Like, I don't know, do they call their contour stuff and their bronzers blushes? Maybe I'm going crazy, but like that just does not look like a blush to me. So I guess the one that we're going to be going in with is called Matchmaker, the more cool toned one, because I'm more of a cool tone kind of gal. And I'm just going to go in with a Sigma F15. So using this brush, I'm just going to apply it to the apple of my cheek and then stipple it upwards on my cheekbone. And if you haven't done this technique before, you are missing out. Like, literally, it is a game changer. And I don't know how I feel about this blush color. Like, let me know in the comments down below. Do you see it more as a bronzer or do you see it as a blush? Because to me, like in person, it just looks more like a bronzer. Like, I applied it a little too high. Matchmaker, Good Luck Charm. So here's the finished look using the Mulan x Colourpop collaboration, and you know, going into this, I was so excited for this collection. I was like, give me all the Mulan makeup, I want it on my face right now. And you know, after trying out these products though, I definitely have a different opinion because I feel like the nostalgia got to me, but once we tried them, you know, things kind of changed a little. So let's talk about the eyeshadow palette because I feel like this is the star of the show out of the whole collection, and I feel like the item that a lot of people are really interested in. And I gotta say, like, packaging wise, it is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is hands down like a display worthy piece. I mean, you open it up, it has like the beautiful graphic, but like when we start looking at the color story in here, it's a little boring to me. Like, mind you, it's a neutral palette and I feel like a lot of people are gonna really enjoy the colors in here, but I really wish that there was maybe like a matte like Oxblood red or even like a true red. I feel like that would have really made this palette a little bit more spicy. But you know, when we start talking about the formula, honestly, I really liked it. The mattes in here were super easy to work with, very easy to blend out. If you're a beginner, you will have no problems with the shades that I use today. And also the shimmers, oh my gosh, they are so sparkly on the eyes, especially that gold and the one that we have in the inner corner. Like, they are hands down like just so stunning on the eyes. So I mean, if you're into the eyeshadow palette colors, I feel like you're gonna really enjoy this one. As for the 4-3 Beauty skincare items, I absolutely love both of these. This face milk right here is so hydrating. Like, it's not like a super thick hydrator either. It's like a really nice lightweight moisturizer. I would definitely recommend using in the morning. That's how I use mine personally. And I also want to say is that I didn't use a face primer today. I just used a couple of drops of this, blended it out, waited about 5 minutes, and applied my foundation and concealer on top. And as you can see, my skin looks fairly good right now. And also I'm not getting like any weird creasing either. So I don't know, I feel like it's a really underrated product and I definitely recommend checking it out. As for the gold lip mask, so far I love this. It is very hydrating on the lips. It has like an oily consistency to it too, so it feels very bougie. But I can't say for sure if I would use this over my Laneige because my Laneige is my ride or die. But again, I like that this one is a little bit more on the lightweight side because the Laneige one is so thick and goopy. It gets like everywhere when I wake up in the morning, whereas this one just feels like a nice lightweight oil. So I want to sleep with this one on and see how it goes, so I'll definitely keep you guys posted on this one. As for the pressed powder blush in the shade Matchmaker, I love the formula of this. It's a very buildable product, so if you're somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I hate blush, I don't want it super crazy pink on my cheeks, you will like this one because you can get it really intense if you want that, or you can keep it a little bit more on the natural side. But I will say this shade for me is more of a bronzer than a blush. Because I mean, like, I look right here and it just screams bronzer to me. So for me, I wouldn't be using this as a blush again, but I definitely want to try it out as a bronzer. As for the Luxe lipstick that we used, I absolutely love this. I love the color of it. I love the formula being a little bit more on the hydrating side. It doesn't like slip around and get everywhere either. And also it just feels really nice on the lips. So if you haven't tried out this formula before, I would definitely recommend checking it out. So when it comes down to it, would I recommend the Mulan x Colourpop collaboration to you guys? And honestly, I definitely recommend checking out the whole collection besides the glosses. Skip on the glosses because mine were defective. I wasn't able to try them, and I don't know if you're going to get defective ones too if you buy them. So just kind of like put those to the side and check out the other items if you want to support the collection. Since we didn't do it earlier, I'm going to insert some swatches of the eyeshadow palette right here. Imperial, Strike a Match, Be Swift, Fighter, Like a Girl, Warrior, Honor, Loyal, Brave, Strength, True, Undivided, Defiant, Guiding Spirit, Legacy. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know what you think about my new setup. Do you like it? Do you not? Do you prefer the old one? Do you like the new one? I would love to hear what you think. But as always though, I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also, if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kid. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!